everyone, I'm Bonnie Ann and I'm here with...
George Ray.
Lovely to have you, and you've had quite the evolution because the last time I saw you, you were a hip-hop guru.
I know.
What's going on? What's been happening?
Well, this is a thing, Bonnie, you know, we play different characters throughout our life trying to find who we really are, right? Mm-hmm. I've always been creative and the hip-hop thing suited my voice, but I went travelling in a caravan and, you know, met some real people, and travel was like deeply spiritual. So I shedded that layer of ego and found these songs just came out of nowhere. And, you know, they're just more authentic, more me. And this saying came to me, play to connect, not impress. Connection over perfection. So that's the goal now, is I am wearing my heart on my sleeve, just playing real music, just on the acoustic guitar. And I'm excited. I got a big year next year.
Yeah? What's happening next year?
So this is like my first gig as George, and the plan is that I am using this year to generate as much content as I can. So I'm doing an 18-song album that'll be released in 2 parts, and about 6 music videos, and then a bunch of live sessions recorded as well. And then the end of the year, so that'll get all released next year. And the end of the year, we'll see a live acoustic EP release. So I'm going to have about 60 major bits of content that'll trickle out of the year.
That's incredible.
What's beautiful, though, is me and the family are travelling again in the caravan next year. So I'm going to play regional outback shows as I start releasing and try and build a bit of an outback country following.
And so while you were out on the road, were you road testing to audiences?
No, my guitar goes everywhere with me just for, it's a creative outlet, and I just was finding inspiration everywhere and learning more about me, which influenced, these songs. Yeah. So, there were groups like we travelled with that would sit around and listen and liked it, but I'll be brutally honest, I never saw myself as a singer until a month ago.
Wow. That's
why I was doing the hip-hop. I've never sung live before, and I had some singing lessons and found that I have a voice.
Yeah.
So let's do it.
Beautiful voice.
Oh, thanks, Bonnie.
And so who would you say are some of your top musical influences?
I would say for this style, someone like Tyler Childers, I just love the raw passion, and he has the crackles in his voice and a bit pitchy, but it's like you can't help but feel something when you hear him. But the Red Clay Strays, Chris Stapleton, Coulter Wall's a huge one guitar-wise. But the raspiness that I've developed in my voice, it comes from my grunge day. It's real Kirk. I had someone the other gig tell me, mate, you're like a combination between Johnny Cash and Kurt Cobain.
Yeah.
Which is a strange combo, but it's working. So,
who is that person that you found? Like you said that you've shed this layer of ego and learnt more about yourself. Can you let us in?
Yeah, of course. And this is this is a thing too. My music now is not for me. It's for everybody. I have these deep life lessons that I really want to pass on. And, if I moved one person tonight, I made them feel something to go look within, that's my goal accomplished, right? So, I was constantly chasing validation and, all these coping mechanisms to deal with trauma that I had as a child. And everyone's got programming, but we're not aware of it until you remove the loudness of your world, which I did traveling, which allowed me to look within. And my life's completely changed, I was full pace at med school, was living in suburbia, was running businesses, was hitting it. Now I live off grid on acreage with my family. Yeah. I've pulled back on the amount of study, and I'm a stay-at-home dad. I grow my own veggies. I've just found that the authentic me is just someone that just wants to love everybody. I get it now. My goal is to love everyone with unconditional love, because if I do that to you, you're going to do that to someone else. And if you meet... My big thing is if I meet someone in their shadow with unconditional love, it might be that thing that brings them into their light, right?
Yeah,
so that's sort of, it gets a bit spiritual, and that's what it is. It's outlaw cowboy music with spiritual undertones. And I want to take you all on a ride with me, so...
We have to talk about the University of Newcastle's band comp, because obviously that's how we met. And I've seen you perform many times here, and everyone just loves you very much. So can you tell us about the experience of being part of this band comp? What kind of impact it's had on your life?
So I don't know whether people know this, but I'm a mature age student, right?
Yeah.
Obviously. But so that means I've played in a lot of Battle of the Bands and music comps, and I'm not just saying this because I'm here, but this is hands down the best organised comp that I've been a part of. And this year, has Davey ramped it up.
Yes.
Like the organisation, the emails, the communication, like Hugh did a great job.
Yep.
But, I didn't think it could get any better, but just turning up here. And one of the big things that I love, Bonnie, is the community that it's created. Like my first gig I ever did was The Heat. And every band came up afterwards, like hugging me, saying that was great. It was not a competition. It's like, we're all here for one thing, music. And I feel like the organisers have created that. So for me, I guess, how has it changed me? It's created a safe space to enter George Ray into the music scene of Newcastle. And I feel like there's no judgment. I feel like I could truly get up there and be me and wear my heart on my sleeve. And so for me, it's cemented in the belief that I'm capable. It's been a great experience.
That's magical. Well, it sounds like you have heaps ahead of you, and I can't wait to hear this 18-track album and the live EP. Thank you so much for spending some time with me, and best of luck tonight.
Thank you so much, Bonnie.
Yeah.